Okay, so in the last video, I showed you how you can use Capcut to do your editing. Okay, so now we're going to be going to practical. I showed you the interface already. So we are doing work on this video here. Now you can also click this arrow to see more. Okay, these are the videos we have edited in this Capcut. Okay, so you can actually click any one that you are working on to continue your work. Okay, so this is the video we are working on, this video right here. Okay, so I showed you already how you can use all these things, but I want to be practical now. Now remember that we're working with a story. Okay, your editing must actually go in line with your story. So if you go to ChatGPT and you open your script here, price of hustle, and you scroll up, you can now see the story flow, how the story started and ended. So go up. All right, so this is the first scene of the story. These are the characters involved in the story, and this is the first scene of the story. Interior small room morning. Tunde sits on a worn-out mattress. The narrator speaks. Okay, Tunde first sits, the narrator speaks. But I'm going to change the story a bit. I'll just allow the narrator to say this thing before we have this thing. But before we have this, we'll now have those first clips that we generated of them individually. All right. So this is what I'm talking about. You know, we generated only Tunde in the market. We also generated only Mama in the market. We generated this Amaka in the streets. We generated this Mr. Balogun in the office. So this is actually supposed to be the first scene, but because I already generated this script and I don't want to waste it, we'll just cut a bit of each of them. So we'll cut a bit of this man here and just put our mouse here. You know, this is your mouse. This long thing you are seeing here it's like your cursor, okay? Anywhere you put it means you want to do something to that point. So if I click on this icon split now, what it means is I'm going to cut the clip at this point where this line is. If I move the video a bit forward and I want to split, I can also split that end. Okay? If I come back to this clip, that means I've cut between here and here. So anything I do on this clip here now, it won't affect this one, it won't affect this one. So assuming I want to add volume to this one, I can just come down here and click volume. Then I drag the volume to the front. Okay? Because the sound doesn't have any sound, like the video doesn't have any sound like that. You're not hearing anything. But if it's another video, you will hear a very loud sound because I increase the volume to the highest. If I want to remove volume from there, I can also remove volume. I can also apply only effects to this part of the clip. If I click on it, I can come down here and click on effects here. Then I'll click on video effects. Then I can apply this white zoom in effects. If I click on it, see what it did. Okay, only this part. You see that this part doesn't have it. When you get to that part, you see that. That's how we do it. Okay, so any part you select, you can apply whatever you want to. You can animate it. You can even click on animate and animate it. Okay, if you want to animate it, how do you want the in to be? That's when it's coming in, it should come like this. See what will happen. Are you seeing it now? When it's going out, you can click on out and then talk about how it will look when it's going out. You click on out. So at the end of the day, the video will start like this. You see it, zoom, it comes in. Then when it's going out, it fades out. Do you see that? So I'm just teaching you how to do these things. I'm just teaching you. So I say, by the way, so I want to go into editing this clip proper. Okay, so like I told you earlier, we will just cut a little part of this image, this video here, cut it, then I'll delete the remaining part. I just want a highlight of all of them. Mama waves, cut it, then I'll throw the remaining part. Then this one too, just a lady. Okay, let me cut it from this part. I'll click here, cut this one. Then I'll just, just cut only this part. Then I'll throw away this part. Any part you highlight is the one you are deleting. You see, if you want to delete, you delete now. That means you are deleting this part, and this is the part we want. Then this man too, when he was sitting in the office, I'll just cut it a bit. Then I'll cut here and delete the highlighted part. You see that? So when we start this video from beginning, now this is what we're going to have. Are you seeing it now? So in the first 4 seconds of the video, we'll have a highlight of all of them. But I want to do more things. I want you to look very creative before the story will start. So what I want to do now is, I want to, by the way, because I don't want this video to be echoing, sometimes I'll be muting it. I can mute the whole track from here. If I click on this place now, all the track will be muted. But I don't want to do that. So in case you are hearing echo or you are hearing two voices, just know that it's because I didn't mute it. That's why. All right. So what I want to do is I want to apply effect to these 1, 2, 3, 4 clips. I want to make it uniquely faster. So to do that, if I click on the first video, I can click on speed. You see speed, right? If I click on speed, I will see different options. If you click on scuff, you will see templates of speed to this video. If you click normal, you can make it your own speed. If you want to make it normal, you click on normal now. You can either make it faster or make it slower. If you drag it forward, it's faster. If you drag it backward, it's slower. So look at it. If I drag it to this point, you see the video became very shorter. See, instead of, see the thing, it's short. Okay, if I make this one too, the same thing. If I want to make this one faster, I'll click on speed, click on normal. Let's say I want to make it slower. I just click on it to make it slower. So it means that this video will be on a slow motion. So you see from fast, either a slow motion video. Then this one normal. This one normal. Okay. So but I don't want to do that normal one. So let's undo. Click on this to undo. Undo, 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 undo till you get to the last part. Okay, we have done it too much. So it now became, this one became longer. So we can redo. Click on redo once. Do it, redo again. Okay, so we have what we had before. This is it. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to apply curve. So I'll click on speed. Just come down, click on speed, then click on curve. Then I will apply any of this curve. This one is a bit fast, it's a bit slower than this one, and this one is very slow. So you can test it and see what you want. So let's use this one. This, you see, I'll apply to this same one too. Speed, montage. This speed, montage. It's like this girl's video is a bit longer than others. This, apply again, montage. Okay, is it montage or montage you call it? So let's have it. I see now. So to make it more colorful, I can apply effect to this. I can just come down here and just click on effect. Then click on video effect. Then this first part, I'll have this first effect. I'll just add the effect. Are you seeing it? I can even drag the effect to start from beginning to the end. But I like the way it started and ended here. See. Okay? I can add another effect here. I can just drag this one to stop here. Then add another effect to start from here. So if I click on video effect, I can bring in probably this one. This one that look like zooming. I can bring it in, or I can bring this one. Anyone I want to bring, I can bring this one that look like color to fill. So if I click on this one now, see what will happen. When the video gets to this point, are you seeing it? When it gets to this point, it became black and white because that's what I selected. Okay? I can reduce this to just start from here and end here. So from here, okay, let me off this sound so that in case it's making noise, it don't disturb you. So started from here, black and white. Then I can add another effect at this point. Click on effect. Then I come here, look for another one. I can even add this one. I can add this one. I can add this one or anything. You can click on more options here. Let's click on classic. Let's see you can get more options. Okay, these are different other options you can add. I just saw one effect I like using very well. Let me see if I can see it. Okay, this is it. This effect here that look like if splash review. Let's use it. Click on it. Want to click on it, click on this good. Look at it. Go. Next. Yes. So I don't want it to enter the beginning of the movie. So I just stop it here. Okay. So while this effect is going on, I'll put one sound that look like a thriller. Gang, 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 gang. It will end. The sound will end here. Then we'll start the movie. Do you get what I'm saying now? The sound will start from here, like a sound, thriller sound, then it will stop here. While that sound is going on, I'll put the title on top. Do you understand? I'll put the title on top. So I'll put the title. Then the movie will start. Okay? So to do that, I'll go back. Then I'll click on audio here. Then I'll click on sound effect. I'll just go and look for one of those thriller sound. Okay? I'll search for it. I'll just click on it to search. I already searched some here. Cinematic, Asian, suspense. I'll click on suspense. So if I click on suspense, I'll have something like this. Okay? Let's just test the sound. I like this. I like this. You can test others. I don't like it. I like this too. I like this. I also like this. But I like that first one more. So let's go with the first one. Okay? So click on the plus. Then look at what we have. I can increase the volume. Let's increase the volume so we can hear it well. Are you seeing it now? I don't want it to exit. So at this point, we can cut it here. Click on it and cut. Then split it and throw the remaining part. So this is what we want. Okay? We can decide to make this man's image a bit longer so that it doesn't end too abruptly. Okay? So let's make it a bit longer. So let's drag this sound to continue till you get to the end here. Okay, so we have this. Instead of making only this man longer, let's just increase his own small and increase other people's own too small. Let's increase Mama's small. Let's increase. This is what I'm doing. I'll click on it and then click on the edge. This edge, white edge here, and just drag it forward. So I increase the guy's own a bit. Increase Mama's own. Increase the girl. Okay, let's increase this man's own a bit. Let's increase it to a bit. Increase her own to a bit. Increase Mama's own a bit. Our main character, which is this man, is supposed to be more. Okay, let's increase his own to a bit. So at the end of the day, we can now increase our sound a bit too to get to the end where it's here. So let's assume this is what we have. We click on it. Are you seeing it now? So this is how we do it. So you keep building. I can also add more intensify sound effects, like something like fia, fia, fia. So at this point, I'll add another sound effect again. I'll click on sound effects. Then I'll add this one. Okay, or this explosion. Or this one. So let me add this explosion. So when it gets here, okay, it's not loud. Let's increase the volume. When it gets here, are you seeing it? So this is how we keep doing until we get what we want. So at this point, we can add another effect again. I can add this one. Okay, so we have this. This one is not loud. Let's increase the volume. So let's reduce the size. It's too long. I want it to end here. We'll just delete the other parts. So we started from here. Are you seeing it? Okay. So I want to add a little effect to this man. Let's add a little effect to this man. At this point, you want to add the effect. You put your mouse where you want it to start. Then go to effects, go back, click effects, body effects. You can choose something like this. Let's get something like this or this. Let's have something creative. Let's try it and see. It's loading. Are you seeing it? So I don't want it to be too long. It should just start and end here. So I'll cut the effect, or I'll just trim it from the edge. Just trim it, come back here and stop it. So when we start the video, see what we have. Are you seeing it? This effect is too small. It's too short. It didn't show. Okay, it's too short. It didn't show. Let's change the effect. You can change. Once you click on the effect, you can click on replace to change it. So let's replace it. Let's get another one that will show. Okay, there are many effects here. I can choose this one. Let's choose it. Correct. I love what I'm seeing. So let's start. Okay, actually this effect I'm doing is supposed to be the last thing I will do when I am done with the editing, because I can edit something now and this effect I've done here will change. Everything will change because as I'm cutting the clip, they will be joining together and all of that. So usually this is the last thing you should do before you start any effects. Make sure you finish all your editing first. I'm just excited because I'm showing you how to do it. That's why I'm doing it now. Okay, so it's supposed to be the last thing you will do before you export the video, because you can finish all the effect and then when you cut something out, everything will shift. Okay, so but of course this is the first part of the video, and we are sure we're not going to change any first part. That's why I'm confident in doing it. Okay, so the next thing I want to show you is how to put a text, like the title of the movie and all of that. Of course, I'm not going to edit. The video is already 12 minutes long, so I don't want this video to be too long. So I'm not going to do everything in this single video. Of course, so let's watch it again. Okay, of course, you know we're not going to do everything here, because if I want to do everything in this video I'm doing now, we will take so much time and the video will be too heavy for you to watch and understand. Do you understand? So I'm going to do the much I can do, then I will do the remaining one behind the scene and show you the result of what I've done. But but so far you understand what I have done, right? So I want to show you how to add title. I just want to add title from the beginning here. Click on text, add text. Then I want to write the price for hustle. I'm going to write it down here. The price, this box here, the price of hustle. Okay, is it the price or price of hustle? Okay, let's just put only price of hustle. Okay, so I want to use a template for that. So I'll just scroll down or just go back a bit and then scroll down. Okay, let's just use any template here. I can use this one. Okay, I can change. If I don't like it, I can change to another one. I can use this one. Anyone you want, you just click on it. Let's see what it will give us. I like it. I like it. Let's use this one. Price of hustle. Okay, so let's reduce the size a bit. You can decide to put it where you want it to start. You don't want to start from beginning. You can put it somewhere here. Just click, hold, and drag. Drag it to where you want it to be. Then drop it. Okay, so it will start from here. I love where it started from, because it started from that place we put that bomb sound. This bomb sound here. Remember, this explosion sound, this one. It started exactly there. Okay, so if you play it now, you see. Are you seeing it? It started at the right place. So it's beautiful this way. So let's do it again. Are you seeing it now? So when it gets to this point, this is where our movie wants to start from. Okay? So we have to put a transition, but let's not mind transition. Later on, we can put transition in these places you are seeing. This minus point you are seeing here, you can put transition there to give a meaningful flow. Okay, you can put transition to give a meaningful flow on your timeline. Okay, but I love what we have already from the beginning. So at this point, we can now give another transition to show that the film wants to start. So let me know what is here before we use a clip. You know, I picked all the clip that we generated. So I have to listen to it and know what is there before we generate. So, you know, when we started, I muted the sound. So you can't hear sound from here. So I want to unmute it now so I can be hearing what they are saying before we know which clip will come before which clip. But of course, our story, you already know your story now, right? This is our story. Scene 1 says, interior of a small room, morning, Tunde sits on the worn-out mattress, staring at the rejection email, blah, 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 voiceover, blah, 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 and all of that. So you already know what we're going to do in scene 1. So let's go back. So you go back to your script. So we'll not hear what Tunde say. Let's just listen to what he will say. Let me on the volume. So I on it, then I come to this point. Let me hear what happened here. Increase the volume. Okay, it's not saying anything. Let me see. It's like I removed the volume. Okay, it's not saying anything. Okay, okay, okay. Let's play it again. I don't want this hustle to start and end where it's ended. Let's end. Let's end it here. Let's end it before it gets to the script. So started from here. Okay. So at this point now, the film will start. So let me hear what she said here. Okay. Sometimes Capcut can misbehave. You won't hear any sound. So what you need to do that time, just exit. I like that it happened now. So just exit. Okay. Just exit. Refresh your phone and open the Capcut again. Open the Capcut again. Okay. So you click on the video. and come back. So let's go back to that point again. Okay, that means this one doesn't have sound. It doesn't have sound. It doesn't have sound. So let's keep going. Let's see if it go to the next one and there will be sound. Okay, so I just observed that the videos didn't come with sound. I can tell why. The videos don't have sound. The reason is because when I was downloading them, this recorder I'm using to record the screen was on. So, and you can't record your own self and record the sound from the video you are downloading at the same time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to delete all this from the timeline. I'll leave that first part. I'll delete all this from the timeline. Then I will go back to Grok and I will download the videos again. This time around, I'm not going to on the screen recorder. I'll just sign out of the screen recorder and then I'll go to Grok and download the videos again afresh. Okay, then I'll come back and we'll continue our tutorials. Okay, so we have I have deleted. Okay, so I'm still deleting. Let me delete this, delete this. I went and deleted the videos already from the gallery. That's why you are seeing them as black here. I deleted them from the gallery because I want to download the new ones. Okay, so if you are doing a screen recording when you are downloading it, just turn off the screen recording and probably remove the screen recording from your screen, because when I was downloading it, my screen recording icon was still showing here. I didn't notice it on time. Okay, so I have to delete all this now. If it was system, I would have just highlighted them at once and deleted it. But of course, phone has its own limitations. So that's why it said if you want to do these things on system, they are usually better because of the interface of the system. But it doesn't mean that you can't do it on the phone. Okay. So right now, I'm going to bring back all the videos again. So let me show you. To do that, I'll click on this plus. Okay. You click on this plus to add the videos. So to add the videos now, you go back. Well, I've used these ones already. I don't need them again. So what I need now is from here. I will not use all the videos. I just want to bring all of them so that we can choose the one we're going to use from it. Instead of coming back to pick if we don't have the right one, I'll just add them all at once from scene 1 to the last scene. Then we'll cut. Basically, video editing is cut. Okay, if you can cut, then the rest is just effects. So I've highlighted all of them. I'll just click on add down here. Add. Click on add. Then the videos will all be added. It's adding. Okay, so this is it. If you want to zoom in, probably you want to zoom in so you can see. You just use your two thumb finger and pinch in so you can see all your template at once. So you see the video started here and ended here. Okay, you see all the videos in your timeline. You can see them at a go if you can pinch it in. But if you want to do a close walk, like you want to edit and see what you are doing, you have to zoom in. So what I'm doing, I'm pinning and pushing it, like that. That's what I'm doing. So if you notice, look at our first part of the work is still intact because the editing was not in the other part that we did it. All this thing we did, this effect, assuming this effect was done in the other part of the video, when we deleted those things, this effect would have scattered. But it's still intact because it was in the first part of the video. Do you understand? So before you start adding effects, make sure that all these things are correct. So let's even see if our video has sound now.
Tunde, my son, have you heard anything?
Wonderful. So our video has sound. Okay? So that's how it is done. So let's play it from beginning and see if our things are intact. Okay? So everything is intact. So our script says that Tunde was sitting down on the, let me just take this things out so it doesn't distract us. Tunde was sitting down. Oh, I've closed the script. Let's open it again. So price of Ozu. Our script said Tunde was sitting down in a worn-out mattress and Mama entered. Okay? So we're going to follow it. Tunde sits on a worn-out mattress staring at rejection emails on his phone in a country where so then the voice note, then Mama Tunde, my son, have you heard anything? Tunde, nothing, Mama. Every day now we regret to inform you. Even regret don't tire for my head. God no go sleep. God no dey sleep. Just don't cut corners, my son. Mama, na people where they cut corners, they survive now. Oh. Okay, so we are watching the script. So let's go back. Let's see if we get the first part from here.
Tunde, my son, have you heard anything?
Nothing, Mama. Every day now we regret to inform you.
I want to cut it here. Okay, so I want to close that space. This space it said here. Okay, so I'll just close
Have
the
you
space.
heard anything?
Nothing, Mama. Every day now we regret to inform you.
Once you drop the cup, okay, I'll cut a little part from here so that it doesn't it linger too long before he says that line. So before he say that line, I'll cut here. I want to throw away this small part in between so that the space between when he will speak and when he will drop the cup will not be too wide. Okay, so at this point, okay,
God no dey sleep. Just don't cut corners, my son.
okay, so God know they sleep. Mama say God know they sleep, right? So
God no dey sleep. Just don't cut corners, my son.
I want to cut it here. I want to increase the volume of this short part here, because the volume was too low. I want to increase it to the maximum.
Even regrets don't tire for my head.
God no dey sleep. Just don't cut corners, my son.
Okay, I love what he did here. So here now, this next slide now, let's listen to what is there. Okay, I like what he said, but the distance between when he said it and when she said it was too wide. So just don't
Don't cut corners, my son.
correct. Once you say that, I don't want this space. Okay, so at this point, I'll cut it here and throw away this small part so that there will be no too much wide gap between when she said it and when he responds.
Just don't cut corners, my son.
Okay, so the people where they cut corners survive now. I'll cut here and I want to increase the volume of this one. I want to increase the volume.
Mama, now people with the cut corners they survive now.
Okay, so if you notice this slide, it changed the location. See what he did? He changed the location from here to where he went and sat down and eat. So I can decide to leave it, but I won't allow the volume. I won't allow the words. I'll just leave it for creativity's sake. Then I'll use this part to put the voice notes. Do you understand? So I'll just do here. Then when it gets to this point, I will remove the volume because it's rowdy and it's not organized. So I'll just remove the volume. Then I'll probably I'll cut this part off. I'll cut this part off. This small part here, I'll cut it off because I don't like the way the thing moved. So it will look like after Tunde said this thing, there was a time lapse between when he said it and when he went to sit down this place to eat.